Sis, it is time that we start making our goals, making our dreams come true, and becoming the woman that we've always seen ourselves being. Well, what if I told you that one of the things that's keeping you from making your dreams come true is the fact that your whole life is centered around men? Pause for a minute. Uh-oh. Yes, girl. We have been raised to center men around our lives, to make them the priority, to make them the goal, to make them the dream, to make them the end game in our lives. And I don't know about you, but I've had moments in my life where that's left me disappointed. Even when a man loves you unconditionally, gives his all to you, there's still always going to be this feeling inside of you that you need to accomplish your desires, your goals, your purpose, your dreams, the things that make you happy. Now, this is not by no means bashing men because I love me some of my men, but we will find ourselves going high, going low, going every which way if we continue to make men the center of our lives. Girl, I am so excited. This is your big sis, Cheryl. I'm back again with another topic, situation, tip, whatever you want to call it, that's going to really help you elevate, step up, and change your life. This is something that I have learned along my journey called life, that ultimately, in order to really show up in this world as the best woman that you can be, we've got to learn to stop centering men around our entire lives, making them what makes us happy, making them what makes us feel like we've made it in life. That is going to leave you in a place of disappointment every now and then. But a way to surely make sure that you feel fulfilled regardless of the outcome of what's going on with your men, other men, anybody, is to prioritize your dreams, your goals. I am stoked, excited, in love to talk to you about this today. It's April. April is all about self love. I switch up my topics every month and I dissect these topics from different standpoints. So this month is all about self love, and we cannot step into our self love era if we are centering our lives around men. This is something that you could apply to your life, whether you're single, in a relationship, married, in the latter years of life. It's never too late to start centering your life around yourself. I have 5 amazing tips that has changed my life, that has helped me go from a woman who I met my spouse when I was young. I was a young girl and I was like, that's it. I am set. I met my man. I don't need to worry about anything. I am going to just be the best little wifey that I can be. And yeah, I've crushed it in that area, but over time, I have found that what brings me the most fulfillment is the moments in my life where I have accomplished the things that make me happy, whether it's my healing, whether it's going back to school in my 30s, whether it was getting my cosmetology license, starting my first business. All of these things really, really, really poured into me, poured into the woman that I am. And it has made me feel good about myself, whether I have him or not. And I think that that's something that most of us women could really benefit from. Because let's just be honest, we've been raised in a society where for us women, that the end game is a man, right? And It's not knocking it. Relationships are such a fulfilling aspect of our lives. It will totally elevate you in so many wonderful ways. But if you've been in one for a long time, especially, you will find that, especially at a time when you've had your children, you will find that there may be an inner knowing in you that you have something inside of you that you still want to pursue. That there's aspects of your life that you feel like you've left on the table, that you haven't tapped into yet, that you haven't tried. And that is why it is so important to decenter men. It's time for you to be the center of your life. It's time for you to have that main character energy so that you can be the most beautiful, amazing, successful woman that you've always thought that you could be. And this is something that you can accomplish with or without a man. Let's talk about my 5 tips. The first one I really want to talk about is tapping into the flowing energy of receiving. So many women struggle with this. We all do. I did at some point. I struggled with just allowing people, men especially, to pour into me, to give me something, right? To just sit in a space where, you know what, I am a woman and that I am designed to receive. We are not builders. We are not Bob the Builder. We are not sitting somewhere with our shovel and our big old hammer, building up people and turning them into who we want them to be. No. Instead, we are going to embody the fact that we are the crown. We are the crown on his head. We are the cherry on top of that beautiful sundae. And so, what we have to do as the amazing, beautiful, wonderful women that we are is learn how to receive specifically from men. We have to learn to let them lavish us. We have to let them pursue us. We have to let them go out of their way to make sure that our needs are being met. We are naturally nurturers. We want to fix everything. We want to help everybody. We want to make everything better for everyone else. But what happens when you need something? What happens when you feel empty? What happens if you feel like your needs aren't being met? That's not a good place for any woman to be in. So it's really, really essential that we just at bare minimum learn to receive. When you receive something from someone, say thank you. Say I appreciate it. I'm so glad you did this for me. This was really nice. And what I need you to do this week is don't jump to do stuff for other people. Don't jump to hurt yourself, break your back, go out of your way to do stuff for everyone else. What you've got to do this week is step back, take a deep breath, allow things to flow naturally, and allow yourself to start receiving. Receive help from your family. Receive feedback from people that might make you feel better. When they offer you to do stuff, say yes and say thank you when they do it for you. We are learning to receive. And if you can just start receiving those very simple things, it will grow into larger things, things that you never could imagine would happen for you. They will start happening for you when you tap into the flowing energy of receiving. You probably have heard this so many times, but now your big sis is telling you it too. It's time to receive, girl. It's time to receive. It's time to allow people to give to you and for you to receive it with open hands. And say thank you and move on. You don't have to feel guilty about it. You don't have to explain your way why you're supposed to have it. No. Just receive it with grace, with love, with poise, and move on. Because you will find out that people love to give to you, especially when you're a grateful person. You're coming out in the world and you're being sweet and you're being nice and you're learning to just step into your femininity just to receive. Simple practice this week. Allow people to help you, say thank you, and start getting into the energy of receiving. I'm telling you, girl, it's going to switch things up for you. You're going to be like, what happened? Everybody wants to do stuff for me. That's because you may not know it. People want to do things for you. People want to help you. They want to give you stuff. They want to impress you. And when you step into that knowing of like, hey, I don't have to bend situations. I don't have to force anything. I don't have to grind really hard. I don't have to kill myself. No, I am just stepping into who I know I am as a woman. And I am receiving all the wonderful, beautiful blessings that are available to me on this earth. It's an energy, girl. Flow, go with the flow, go with the flow of receiving, and realize that everything that you need, everything that you want is coming to you. It's flowing to you, and receive it. Receive it with open arms and gratitude, and unlock the endless possibilities of what's available to you when you just learn to receive. We're receiving in this season because we're becoming the best possible women that we could become. Girl, we can't talk about receiving and being grateful without truly being honest with ourselves, being authentic, and taking a moment to ask ourselves, what do I really want for myself? Not what other people tell me I want, not what other people have convinced me that I want, not what society has told me, not what my parents have told me, not what my man has told me. What do I want for myself? What do I desire for myself? And when you ask yourself that and you find out the answer, I need you to start right now prioritizing your dreams and your goals. Prioritize them. Make them number one. My dreams, my goals, what I want for myself is number one, not the man. Because remember, this is all about decentering men from your life. Do not make the man your goal. If you have one of those lists for your man, throw it away. Write the list for yourself. Write the list for what you want for you, what you're trying to accomplish for yourself. You put that on the list. Peace, wholeness, success, to go back to school, to finish school, to start the business, to build the ministry. Those are your desires. That is what you deserve for yourself. Prioritize them. Make them number one. Set time out each and every single day. This is your homework, 30 minutes a day that you're pouring into your future. What you want to be, your goals. You want to write, you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to travel, you want to go somewhere. Stop making those a distant fantasy. Don't do that to yourself, because that's signaling to yourself that maybe you don't deserve it. Because remember, we're learning to receive, right? And also with receiving, you have to prioritize your desires, your dreams. Don't make it a man. Don't do that. You can't make your goals, dreams, and desires based on other human beings. A man is a human being who's flawed, who has their own story, their own journey, their own path that they need to go on. That Any human could disappoint you, not just your man, your mama, your auntie, your sister, your friend. It's possible. So, what you have to do, so you have something to lean on, to drive you, to make you feel good, to make you keep moving on in life, that gets you up in the morning excited, that makes you want to take a beautiful bubble bath and read and walk, are your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, what you want to do in life. 30 minutes a day. Your homework is to write it down. Write down what you want for yourself. Put it on a piece of paper, marinate on it, fantasize about it, see yourself doing it, see yourself walking it out, see yourself stepping into that girly, and then dissect it little by little into little goals that you can do to get there. But what you're not going to do is you're not going to put all your happiness into a man. You're not going to put all your dreams, all your goals, all your aspirations into a man. You're not going to do that. We're not doing that anymore. We're women. We've grown. We've learned. We've evolved. We've transformed. We've become better. And we know now where that type of thinking comes from, where it stems from. And this isn't a feminist conversation. This is a person conversation. This is a happiness conversation. This is a purpose conversation. We all deserve to live out our purpose. We all deserve to live out our dreams. And for us women, we've been conditioned that our dreams and our goals and what we should do in life should be surrounded by our men. And trust me, as someone who's had one in their life since they were 19 years old, I will not tell you how old I am now. It's none of your business. But it's been over a decade with the same person. I can sit here and tell you, as happy as he makes me, as good as he makes me, as much as I love him and I appreciate what we have, what brings me fulfillment, what brings me joy, what makes me feel good about myself is the time, energy, effort that I put into Cheryl and becoming the best woman that I could be. I'm not leaving nothing on the table when it comes to what I want. I'm not leaving nothing unturned. I'm not leaving nothing tried out. I'm not doing it, and you're not either. It doesn't take away from your relationship. It doesn't take away from you being able to be a good lover and a good woman. It's actually the exact opposite. You are going to show up in your relationship so confident, feeling so good about yourself. You want to have that energy. Sorry that I'm good with you or not. That's the secret. Shh, don't tell them. You don't want your man to know. But the real tea, and I think they like it too. They just not going to tell us. They don't want us to know. They get annoyed when we're all needy, right? When we're all up in their face, when we don't have our own business, we don't have anything to tend to. We don't have a garden. We don't have poetry class. We don't have a book club, right? Those little things, big things that you do for yourself will actually make you a better partner. Men aren't guilty about prioritizing the things that they want to do for themselves. Let's just talk about it. Whatever it is, they don't feel bad about crushing it in their careers, going to school if they want to, starting a business, making money, traveling, going out with their friends, doing whatever they want to do. They do not feel bad about it. And we won't either. We won't make ourselves feel bad about it either. It's our quest, our right as women to be able to pour into ourselves too. And that means making your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your desires, what you want to do for yourself top priority. Number one. It doesn't go at number three. It doesn't go four or five. It's not my man and my kids or my kids and then me. No, no. What you need for yourself is number one. And when you don't feel guilty about it, don't avoid it, don't talk yourself out of it, you're on your way, girl. You're on your way to becoming the woman that you've always thought. It's going to transform things for you. And you'll see that it'll change the people around you too. They will start showing up differently for you. They will start treating you different. They will start approaching you different because they see that you're prioritizing you. You're making what you want, what you need for yourself, the most important thing. And then also, it releases anxiety and worry and stress from your man, from your friends, from your family, that they have to fill that void for you. You're already feeling it for yourself. You're already on your way. You're already there. So any relationship that you have, whether it be romantic or your friendships, they will just add to your abundant, flowing life of receiving and prioritizing your dreams, your goals. While you're prioritizing your dreams, your goals, you also have to learn how to love yourself in the way that fills your cup, that makes you feel good about yourself. You have to learn your love language. You have to tap into the 5 love languages. I am so in love with this. I am obsessed with it. I think it's so cool. I learned my love language probably about almost like a year ago, and it really transformed me. So I'll tell you, I learned about the 5 love languages in a book called The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It is a great book. It talks about how you can pour into your love tank, whether you're in a marriage, relationship, and then you can even apply this if you're single. I have learned that if you use the 5 love languages actually to express that love language to yourself, you will find that your love tank is never empty. Never. It's on full. I'm riding around and getting it. I have no problems because my love tank is all the way on full. So you have to go on the 5lovelanguages.com and take the quiz and find out what your love language is. There are 5 of them. There's words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. Find out what your love language is and start pouring in yourself in that way. And I know some people are like, physical touch, how am I going to pour into myself physically? Well, girl, stop. Use your imagination. We're all adults here. Figure it out. But I'll be transparent with you. My love language is receiving gifts. I love myself a good gift. I don't know why I've always been like this. I love a gift. It makes me, it fills my cup. Now, on the other hand, my husband's love language is quality time. So if we sit and have a conversation, he's like, I loved you. You got all the love you need. We're good. But I found over time, because we're the centering men, we're not giving them the power over our happiness and our fulfillment in our lives anymore, that I have to make sure that that gift lands in my mailbox, whether or not he does it or not. So I make it a priority to give myself gifts every month. I make sure, sometimes more than every month, I make sure that I pour into myself and I get myself a gift. I personally really love books. So I'm always ordering a book and I'll sit up and get all cozy in my bed and I'll read my books. And that just fills my cup. I love coffee. I'll go chill and have me a little coffee. I'll order myself a coffee and relax with my little coffee and my little cake and just enjoy time with me. That is, I love it. Give me my gifts. I'm also a girly who just likes nice things. I like cute stuff. If it's pink, give it here. So I keep my pink tank nice and full. So find yours. Find your love language. Find what makes you happy. Is it words of affirmation? Were you not told really good things about yourself when you were a kid? Start giving yourself affirmations in the morning. Do you need some acts of service? Have someone help you clean up around your house. I'm big for that. I'm like, who can help me do housework? So get someone to help you with that. Because we have a lot of things to do and we can't be strapped cooking and cleaning like we used to. We got goals to meet and we got dreams to accomplish. So, Five Love Languages by Gary Chapman. It's a beautiful book. I need you to go get it, check it out, read it, go to the website, fivelovelanguages.com, take the quiz and find out what your love language is and start giving it to yourself today. Don't wait. Act now. Go love on yourself because you deserve it. You deserve to express unconditional love to yourself at any time. So, once you've learned your love language and you've learned how you like to have love expressed to you and you've mastered giving it to yourself, it's time for you to plan yourself a solo date. I'm all for a solo date. I'm all for private time with yourself. Private time to get to know you. Take yourself out. And it might be kind of weird and scary at first to go to public places alone, but that's good. That's a good thing to learn. I've gone to concerts by myself, restaurants by myself, malls, movies, whatever. I will go by myself. I will not wait. And now I'm at a place where I prefer to go by myself. Oops. I don't know. Like other people complicate things. They make it all, I don't know. I'm sorry, everybody. But like you do, you make it extra. It takes forever to get ready and I got to coordinate with you. And just maybe I just got really comfortable. Like, with myself and now I just want to be with myself. But look here, you need to go and take yourself on a solo date. Don't worry about money. I think a lot of us, right, we're getting our lives together, we're figuring it out. The economy is what it is. So just be creative. It doesn't have to be expensive. Take yourself to your local coffee shop. I know a cup of coffee these days is expensive, but it's a date with you. You can afford $10. Put it aside. Put $2 aside each paycheck till you got a little money for yourself. Micro habits lead to macro outcomes. I'll say that again. Micro habits lead to macro outcomes. So if you know that you want to take yourself on a date every month, just start putting a little money aside on your paycheck, $5, $10. So that way you have, about $50 aside at the end of the month. So you can take yourself somewhere. So you can go to your coffee shop. So you can order yourself something cute online and just sit by yourself and enjoy some alone time. Watch a movie. Tell everybody I'm chilling. Leave me alone. This is my date time with me. I'm watching a movie. I sometimes on the weekend, I like to just sit and get up early and have breakfast alone. That's one of my little solo dates. I'll just sit with my little cup of coffee and my favorite show, and I'll just eat breakfast. I won't wake my family up. Breakfast will be ready for them when they get up. I don't have to wake them. They can sleep. It's my alone time for me. It's really about getting time for yourself, getting to know you and learning to be comfortable with who you are, with a woman that you are, flaws and all, and spending that time just pouring into you. It's going to feel so good when you take yourself on a walk, or you go to the coffee shop, or you go to a restaurant that you really love, or you go out to a movie, or you're sitting there by yourself at the Lizzo concert, dancing and acting a fool and bumping into people and not caring. You are going to love it. It's going to really, really change your life. So I need you to do that. I need you to book that mani pedi. I need you to go get a massage. If you can't go get a massage, order yourself a little massager on Amazon and have the kids give you a massage. But it's time that you start taking yourself on dates and or setting aside a little bit of private, quiet time for you. It's just about some private, quiet time for you to get to know you, to reset, to refill, and to ultimately just learn to feel good about yourself in your own skin. Just do it, girl. Now, while we're out here dating and enjoying the time with ourselves, we have to really also learn to master the art of detachment. Detachment has I must be I'm out here looking younger since I've learned to detach. I'm out here more peaceful. I'm out here living my dreams. I'm out here glowing and using my Fenty makeup to kill it because since I've learned to detach, it has elevated the way that I see myself and the way that I see other people. Detaching is allowing yourself to not try to control the emotions and actions of other people. Master detachment. It's not caring. It's not any of those things. It's allowing yourself to detach from the emotions of other people. You cannot allow their emotions to drive your gratification center. You just can't. We're not doing that anymore. We're elevated. We're better. We're above it. We know how to say, let them, and let God. Let them so I can let me be great. Okay? You're going to detach. You're going to master detachment. And there's tons of beautiful books out there where you can learn all about detachment in more detail from experts who might know a little bit more about it than me because I'm also learning more and more about detachment myself. But I want to introduce you to it and I want you to start learning all about it. For some of you, it may be a very new way of thinking, a very new topic for you. So tap into detachment. Learn to avoid offense. Avoid it. I'm not going to be offended by what you say or do. I'm not falling for the bait. I'm not. You want to act that way, go ahead. So I'm going to detach from it and realize that the only emotions that I can control, the only emotions that I can deal with are my own. And I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to focus on dealing with my own emotions, my own way of thinking. And that is a much easier way of going through life than attaching myself to the way you feel and allowing myself to just go crazy because they will. They will drive you crazy, especially the men. That's what we're talking about, right? Decentering ourselves from men, learning to not allow men to be the center of our lives. And when you learn to detach from the emotional gratification that they use to dangle in front of us like a little carrot, have us jump high whenever they say jump, you will be free. You will be free to be creative and to allow yourself to receive when you stop attaching to the emotional gratification that we maybe get from men. Don't allow it to happen to yourself. Just detach. I don't care how you act or how you feel. I am the main character. I am everything. I am goals. I'm what you want anyway, okay? Don't attach to it and don't attach to the outcomes. Don't just avoid being attached to the way you know how you plan out something in your head. Oh, don't do. Oh, I used to do that a lot. I used to be like, oh, it's going to go this way and it's going to go that way. And if I perfectly act this way and I show up in my cute little outfit, he's going to do this and he's going to jump. Girl, don't do it. Sis, I'm telling you, it's your big sister. Don't do it. Stop attaching yourself to outcomes. Avoid the offense. Avoid the need to want to see what's just don't do it. We're detaching because ultimately, this is all about prioritizing your inner peace. Your inner peace is what's most important. Making sure that you feel good, making sure that you're all around as centered as you could be, as calm as you could be, that you're regulating your nervous system, that you're not allowing yourself to be brought up just to be brought down. We're not doing that. This is our decentered era. We don't allow people to bring us up and bring us down. We don't do that. Sis, it's been amazing chatting with you about something that has changed my life. And everything that I share has changed my life, has made me better, has made me show up as a better friend, a better mom, a better spouse, and just ultimately a better woman that I could be proud of and feel good about myself. And ultimately, I want to share those with you too. I want to share everything that I've learned with you. I'm not keeping anything to myself. I think I like to talk too much to do that. And so instead of driving my family crazy, I'm going to tell you all about the things that I know and that I learned. And we are going to recap that we learn to receive. You're going to start learning to receive today and say thank you when people do nice things for you. You're going to prioritize your dreams and your goals. No more are they on the back burner. I'll get to it later. I'm too old. I'm too young. I don't have enough money. Stop with the excuses. We don't have it. No, I won't allow you to make excuses anymore for why you're not showing up for yourself and making what you want for yourself a priority. I also need you to learn your love language. What do you like? Do you like gifts like me? Do you like acts of service? Do you like touch? Do you like positive affirmations? Do you like quality time? What do you like? Find out and start pouring that love into yourself. Take yourself on some dates. They don't have to be expensive. It could be a walk in your neighborhood. It could be a little coffee at the coffee shop. But you're going to do something for you. You're going to take yourself out somewhere. You're going to get to know you. You're going to prioritize that time with yourself. And most importantly and lastly, we're mastering detachment. We're not attached to outcomes. We're not attached to emotions. We're not trying to control things. No, we are detached because the only person that we can control is ourselves. The only outcome that we can control is what we see ourselves doing, such as making those dreams that you've always been dreaming of come true. The things that you've always wanted to do, make it come true. And go for it, girl. And don't give up. And keep striving for yourself. Never give up on you. That's just, don't do it. You're wonderful. And you're awesome. And you deserve to live the life that you've always dreamed of having. To prioritize you and to make the things that you want for yourself a reality. Sis, it's been so great chatting with you, talking to you, sharing what I've learned in life with you. Please Share this video with another girlfriend. Share it with another homie. We're all on a journey to become better, wiser, more fulfilled in this little journey we call life. And until I see you next time, girl, take care of yourself.